Swedish progressive metal band Soen is back with their sixth full-length record, Memorial, following their 2021 release, Imperial. Despite some criticism for their slight stylistic shift, Imperial performed well on the charts, highlighting Soen's potential to break into the mainstream. The 2-year gap between these albums showcases Soen's drive and evolution. Soen initially formed in 2004, but it wasn't until 2010, after Martin Lopez left Opeth, that the band was officially announced. With legends like Martin Lopez and Steve DiGiorgio, Soen aimed to bring a fresh sound to the progressive metal scene. Their debut album, Cognitive, in 2012, drew heavy comparisons to Tool, and while this influence was undeniable, Soen quickly forged their own path. Their 2014 album, Tellurian, is widely regarded as one of the best progressive efforts of the 2010s. This was followed by the well-received Lycaia in 2017 and the epic Lotus in 2019, solidifying Soen's place in the prog metal community. However, with the release of Imperial in 2021, fans noticed a shift towards a more aggressive and less progressive sound. This change was not a disappointment, but rather a darker, more melodic evolution. Memorial continues in this vein. Memorial is not the band's shortest record. It's 1 minute longer than Imperial, but it features Soen's shortest compositions to date, with only one track exceeding the 5-minute mark. This album is also Soen's most accessible and pop-oriented release. In an era where heavy riffs dominate the mainstream, Soen leverages this trend with their unique style. Memorial finalizes their entry into mainstream territory with melodic riffing and aggressive tunes like Violence in the title track. It also features slow, emotional ballads like Hallowed and catchy hooks in songs like Unbreakable and Fortress. While I generally enjoyed and have been listening to this record for some time, I have to admit that it has some weaker points, which is unusual for a Soen album. Tracks like the opener Sincere and the powerful Icon are highlights, but songs like Incendiary and Tragedian feel a bit uninspired. The closer Vital, unfortunately, didn't capture my attention, even with Joel Ekelov's brilliant vocals and the band's incredible musical performances. Some tracks feel like they could have been left out. Being a progressive band isn't just about writing pieces in unusual time signatures or creating 20-minute compositions like Dream Theater. An album can be progressive by not repeating itself, telling a story, and constantly evolving. Memorial isn't a progressive record in this sense. It's a collection of emotionally crafted, aggressive groove metal songs with a poppier edge aimed at the mainstream. It has great headbanger tunes like Sincere, Memorial, and Icon, and tracks that remind us why we enjoyed Imperial, like Unbreakable and Violence. However, it doesn't quite reach the legacy established by albums like Tellurian and Lotus. While Memorial is by no means a bad record, it leaves me wondering if this is a downturn for Soen. Only time will tell. Listening to this album will showcase the band's talent and brilliance, but it also leaves you wanting more, feeling like something is missing. While I'm somewhat satisfied with Memorial, I hope their next effort will recapture the glory of their earlier days. I'd give this a solid 6.5 out of 10. While it maintains Soen's distinct sound and classy approach, it stands as their weakest record to date. That's it for our Memorial review. What do you think about Soen's latest addition to their well-praised discography? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to Heavy Heart Vibes to help us create more videos like this.